Hey everyone, so let's try back another video, and I want to talk about Guild Boss because the new Guild Boss is out, and the personal rewards as well as the guild rewards are quite awesome. There's still rotating game modes, I believe, but you'll need 2 teams in order to go ahead and master the Guild Boss. I think it's absolutely worth the building for, which is a big change from what it was before. So we're going to dive into it, showcase how I was able to unlock that second team, because you need to hit a certain level, and then also go ahead and use both teams here in this video for the first time to see how much damage we can get. Let's jump into it. So you can see here, right above my head, 2 days, 21 hours left. I believe it will rotate to a new guild boss, but I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty confident. You can see here on this little trophy, we have personal rewards. You need to reach 100 million within a week in order to go ahead and max this out, which is a lot of damage. Just to give you an idea, we have 7 days. You have 2 battles per day, which basically means you have 14 fights. So you almost need to do 10 million per day. It's more like you'll need to do about 8 million per day in order to go ahead and max this out, which means 4 million per team. That is crazy. I'm at 1.3 million. On my one team that I've ran, and that unlocked the second team. So we're going to try that today. There's also the guild battle. So together, if you reach 2,000 million, you'll unlock the better loot. I'm not sure if this has changed from previous, but there is that. And then, of course, the actual rewards of the guild boss, I'm not sure how different they are because I have not reached those bigger numbers. You can see here some of the people in my guild have done a double team here with 2 million, and then this one's done 1.5 million. I've done 1.3 million with a single team here, and in order to unlock this second team, because you can see once we enter the battle here, you'll have an A and B squad. The second team, you need to go ahead and do level 26. Now, I'm not exactly sure how much damage that is. You can see here, I've reached level 28. This guy's at level 25, so it's going to be about 1 million damage in order to unlock that second team. And you'll be able to do it with something like this. Now, let's talk about the mechanics of the guild boss because they are vastly different than previous, and you're going to need to make sure to manage them properly. So I had to move myself over to the left so you can go ahead and check out the abilities. First one is going to be the action meter. It's going to grant an action point that scales with speed. Basically what this means is that every couple of turns that your team takes, one of your characters is going to get a bonus turn based on how much of the action point you're actually getting. This is not to the boss, which is actually an interesting mechanic. Second thing is the mech boost. Grants machine booster. Machine booster will go ahead and get them extra attack as well as extra rage. After you reach round 7, you're going to go ahead and get 40 rage on the boss per turn, or at the end of the round. Once they reach 100 rage, you get instant one-shot by true damage, ignoring positive effects. So the main mechanic is to reduce the rage on the boss by taking damage. So joint attacks, bonus attacks, and we'll see in just a little bit, Boolin's induction is an excellent way to go ahead and reduce that rage. Next up is triple strike. This is very, very similar to go ahead to the previous one. Damage scales with rage. It's just going to deal massive damage. Mech slam launches a bonus attack with mech slam upon any enemy losing to 50% HP. So once you reach, once one of your characters reaches 50% HP, it's going to come in and slap you with a stun. And then we have mech wheel, which is that massive damage to all enemies, which goes ahead and activates. Or Mech Hurricane rather activates when we go ahead and reach that 100 stacks. Mech Wheel is similar, just going to be big damage to everyone. But it's going to be a lot less damage. A lot less damage. It's only going to hit you for a couple of hundred. Now, the team I was running earlier is going to be the Opal, Jacob, William, Yolanda combo. I'm going to go ahead and run it for this video as well. I also am going to be running a second team, and that's going to be Boolin. It's going to be EFD, Abaddon, and one other one. Who was I going to run? Marion Shadowblood. We're going to be running defense down, or not defense down. We're going to be running the Agile Leap, as well as I'm thinking we're going to run the Rage spell. We may run the Healing spell. We'll have to see. Let's go ahead and just go into the gear real quick before I enter this battle, because they are pretty insane. At least my Boolin is pretty insane. So I don't know if all of you could tell here, but I'm actually quite excited about this. I have been waiting for a reason to go ahead and build for guild content, and this is it. But let's talk about Yolanda here. First off, we just have some basic HP defense and focus, speed. It doesn't really matter. The boss barely does any damage. The thing that's going to kill you is the true damage, smack, generally. So we just have some standard tankier stats with Revival here. Then we have Opal, which is a little bit more important because we're going to be focusing on damage. 312% crit damage with 4.8k attack. She is faster than Jacob in order for her to proc her joint ability. Next up is Jacob for the first squad, and that's going to be 4.2k attack, 300% crit damage. A little bit slower than Opal with a cursed set. And then we have William as the last member of the squad. He's going to be in a revival set as well. 20k attack, 2k defense, 93% focus. Then we have the next one up, or next team up rather. It's going to be Marion Shadowblood, 3.2k attack, 200% crit damage, 224 speed in order to get those joint attacks going with the high speed. Then we have Abaddon here, and he's going to be in a curse set, 4.3k attack, 261% crit damage, 74% focus. EFD is going to be our next one, 2.9k attack, 180% crit damage with 100% crit rate with a little bit of focus. You don't really need tankier stats. As I said, it's going to kill you with the true damage. So I decided to run crit rate on our EFD here. Then Boo Lin is going to be our next one up. She's got 6.4k attack. Really, really nice attack numbers, as well as almost max crit rate with 77.5%, 221% crit damage. Now, I'm not sure if this focus is enough at 28.5%. We'll have to see in terms of whether or not we're going to be able to land the debuffs every time. But we're going to go ahead and jump into a guild boss run. I'm going to go ahead and do it on manual just to see how much damage we can actually end up getting with our squads here. Oh, looks like we have to rebuild our squads. I'm going to go ahead and rebuild it and jump into the guild boss here run for you. So this first squad is definitely going to be a very particular skill order because we need to make sure we get 2 full rounds of this Jacob's ultimate going off with a properly timed Opal ultimate, because that's how we're going to be doing big damage, is the combined basic attacks from them both. So we're really hoping for a couple of curse procs at the beginning here, and then the counter attack will allow us to get some more rage built up for Jacob and allow us to go ahead and do a ton of damage with all the joint attack, or all the bonus turns rather. Hopefully we call Jacob. We actually did end up calling Jacob, which is a really, really nice thing that happened there. Go ahead and get the joint attack and basic attack with Opal. You can see here on the bottom, I'm kind of blocking a little bit, but right here, this little bar right here represents the speed and the bonus turns. So you're going to see here, we're going to basic, get the joint attack actually here. Then we're going to get the bonus turn, and it's going to expire that meter, and it's going to go ahead and start stacking yet again right there. Only once per turn, or once per round rather. We're going to go and get some counter attacks here in order for us to go ahead and just do a bunch of damage. There goes Opal. And you can see we're already at 170,000 damage. Let's go ahead and just try to apply the defense down. We did get it. Going to put the attack up on Opal here. And the reason for that is we want the attack up on Opal for her bonus damage from her basic joint attack. If we put it on Jacob, he would just lose it after all the bonus turns. Opal is not going to lose it because she's just going to joint attack with Jacob's attacks here and just do a bunch of damage. You can see each one is going to do about 23,000 damage here, even with the basic attack rather than the upgraded basic attack. Upgraded basic attack might do like 34,000 damage here from Opal, which is absolutely insane. So we're just going to keep getting a bunch of joint attacks as well as bonus turns from Jacob and Opal here. And it looks like that's going to be the last one. Got 9 attacks out there, which is really insane. Basic again here. And we're actually going to call it Jacob because we have Jacob's passive on Opal here. And this is just absolutely insane. It's super fun. I really, really just absolutely enjoy this. Just completely annihilating the guild boss with pure damage. It's so much more fun than using Urzag for every single fight. You could see this bar right here underneath the guild boss, this little tiny yellow bar. That is the rage stacking. If that maxes out, we are going to be in big, big trouble. It's just going to one-shot us, so we have to be careful of that. Already stacked up at maximum rage here from Jacob, which is brilliant because we're going to be able to go ahead and launch a bonus attack, or a bonus set of bonus turns in order for us to just completely annihilate the guild boss here. We're actually going to agile leap, and this is why I'm running it, because we're going to pass over that bonus turn over to Opal here for her ultimate yet again, and we're going to just chain up with our same set of bonus turns and bonus attacks. If you go ahead and tune it exactly how I've tuned it, you're going to get that bonus turn on Jacob every time, which is perfect. So we have the proper cooldowns because Yolanda passes that bonus turn over to Opal, which gives her a cooldown reduction on her ultimate. And then Jacob gets that bonus turn in order for him to go ahead and get that ultimate down a cooldown. Now, this team I spent a little while tuning because I wasn't really trying to use Bu Lin because I didn't have her built. But Bu Lin is amazing to reduce that rage with her induction. So we're going to definitely try her out in that second comp and see how well it works out for us. We're basically going to get wiped here once the boss takes not this next turn, but the turn after. Because it is just going to stack up that rage and then proc that AoE true damage, which is absolutely just going to one-shot our entire squad. It doesn't matter if we put up the shield from Yolanda because it ignores it. We actually ended up getting a little bit extra damage here than our previous score, but pretty much the exact same. There's going to be that bonus turn yet again, and he's going to go ahead and ult AoE here, and we're just going to counterattack and die because the rage is going to put him up to maximum rage here. Check this out once the boss gets to max rage. Boom, slaps with that bonus attack, and there's the mech upgrade with the AoE true damage and killing us all off. Can't avoid that. You could see we were not in danger of dying realistically. The only danger was that just the big hit right there. So we're actually going to go ahead and use the ultimate here from Marion Shadowblood. Her ultimate doesn't really do a whole lot. We actually have defense down. I should not have run defense down. That was a mistake. I should have run agile leap. Oh well. We're going to go ahead and apply the defense down here. And the reason for why we're not running defense down is because we have Evelyn first on over here who can apply defense down too. So there's no reason why we should have defense down here. But that's okay. I'm not here to get like absolutely absurdly insane damage. You can see Bu Lin's induction's hitting for 3,000 damage a tick because of how high her attack is here, which is absolutely insane. Go ahead and... should we go ahead and go for the ultimate? I'm going to go for the ultimate just because I want to go ahead and extend the defense down too. And let's hope for a cursed proc from Abaddon here. We have one turn left on the cooldown, so maybe we can go and have him get some bonus turns here. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how we're going to get these cooldowns all fixed up and everything. We have the induction. Does it get... I don't even know. Does it get extended by Abaddon? I didn't even watch. That would be insane if it actually does. There's the basic. Another 3.2k damage. Get some extra hits there. Okay, there we go. There's the soul suck. Okay, and you can see the boss is at 0 rage here. This is fascinating to me because I have not tried this at all. But the Marion Shadowblood Abaddon combo is working out quite well. Let's see if Abaddon extends the induction. He does. Is that a bug? I have no... or wait, is she just applying the induction from her passive? I couldn't tell which one it was, if it was the Abaddon extending it, or if it was in Bu Lin just applying the induction from her joint attack. I'll have to pay more closely attention to that. It actually might be that the healing spell does come in handy because of how much joint attacks and such we're getting off on the boss here. We can just spam the ultimate from Abaddon. Let's just see here. Yeah, the induction's at 1 turn, so it was Bu Lin applying the induction from her joint attack here. It was not Abaddon at all. We could go for the ultimate here. Yeah, let's just go for the ultimate here. It doesn't really matter because we're going to get the joint attack from Bu Lin and have constant induction on the boss anyways. Let's go ahead and reapply the defense down too. Hopefully we call someone to assist. That's really solid. We called Abaddon. Nice. Okay, and we're not even taking any damage here. Bu Lin has the shield. This is awesome. Pretty awesome to watch. how much damage? I wasn't even been paying attention to Abaddon's damage here. We're doing 40k per hit. Not bad. If you have the Ascension 1 on Abaddon, that'll be nice for the extra attack. If you have the Ascension 2, it'll be even better because you'll have the extra damage from his passive. This is awesome. I really enjoy this. I'm curious what you all think in the comments down below. If you're enjoying Guild Boss and you've tried it out and had some fun with it. I think it's super fun to create all these different comps for Guild Boss here. Okay, there's the joint attack. Very, very fun. Very, very fun. I think induction did drop off here. Yeah, we lost induction there. We knew we need to go ahead and remove some rage here, otherwise we're just going to die. Right, there's the ulti, the joint attack. Do we have Evelyn's ultimate up? We do indeed. Okay, so let's go ahead and ult with Boolind here. I believe she has the highest HP total as well, so we're going to go ahead and use that. And then the ulti, we need to get rid of this rage here. We need to get him below 60 in order for us to survive an extra turn. We're reducing 2 per hit, so I'm not sure if we'll make it. But we're going to have to try. There's the basic. Go for the ulti here. And there's 40k. There's the joint attack. There's the joint attack as well. And a curse proc. Looks like we're going to get an extra turn here. Oh, we did not quite get an extra turn. But we reached 2.5 million damage. It's not bad at all. Each team did over 1 million. So I'm very happy with that. Let's see what kind of rewards we're getting. Ooh, we're getting a chest, 6-star chest, 6-star piece of gear here, and another 6-star piece of gear here. I don't know if they guarantee it. We're also getting guild tokens and stardust. So that's hopeful. We're going to just open that chest. Why not? Hopefully we get a nice warrior piece. But there's that. We have 2.5 million damage. We ended up taking the first slot with our squads here. Very, very cool. We also unlocked some additional rewards here. Actually, I think we already had that. I'll go ahead and run it on auto and come back afterwards just to show you what it would be like if I was on auto. But it should be pretty solid overall. Let's see here. Oh my... What? What just happened? I have no idea why we just got a full... Oh my goodness, this piece is amazing. What? Speed, crit rate. What just happened? Why did we get a full gear set? Was that the guild rewards? Wait a second. I am so confused right now. I did not. I don't understand. We just got a full 6-star set of warrior gear from that. Is that a one-time reward? I also didn't check out the ring. What the heck? Hold on, let's check for the warrior piece here. I wasn't planning on putting this in the video, but attack, crit rate, focus, precision, that's worth locking. And the helmet was absolutely insane too. Yeah, we're upgrading this immediately. Let's just see where it ends up going. What the heck? I can't believe we got that. All right, let's go for attack. Let's go for crit rate. Double attack roll. That is awesome. That is amazing. I'm really looking for high attack pieces to put on my Urzag. Crit rate, crit damage. I mean, this is an instant 15 for us here. I do not care. It is in a warrior set too, so it's in one of my preferred sets. There we go. Hopefully we roll attack, crit rate, crit damage. Double crit rate roll, crit damage, attack. What an amazing piece to unlock after beating Guild Boss. If that doesn't convince you to go ahead and build out a Guild Boss team, I do not know what will. So I'm going to go ahead and run an auto run real quick and come back just to showcase how much damage I'll be doing. And that was cool. So we're nearing the end of the run here, and I believe this is the last turn. We actually only missed out on like 200,000 damage, which is absolutely insane, honestly. That is really, really solid for a squad like this here. I'm definitely gonna just full auto my teams because I am not gonna manual that for 20 minutes every day, but will go ahead and auto that because 2.2 million damage. It's very, very No, it's not that much different from 2.4 million damage, but we did end up finishing off this one. Do we get another chest? 6-star accessory chest. It's a choice, so I shouldn't just get like a bunch of random items again, right? I'm a little curious though. Okay, we got us. It's okay, but there's that. So that is the full manual, full auto run for you all. Now, I definitely recommend you go ahead and pay attention to Guild Boss a little bit more. At least go ahead and try to craft the best comp that you can. I am trying to make a video on Guild versus Environment. I will be testing all the units. This thing keeps juking me. I keep trying to stream this game mode. I'm up all night, and then boom, they tell me it's delayed. So I have not been able to go ahead and get a stream out for this game mode yet, because it's not even out. It keeps getting delayed. So that being said, keep an eye out for this game mode dropping, because I will be creating content when it comes out. Hopefully it comes out reasonable time. And on top of that, I will be testing out Jonathan, Hassel, and Vance soon, because these guys are insane. I've already done a little bit of pre-testing for myself. That being said, hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you for the next one.